those Georgians who volunteered and served their country in the Spanish-American War. Americana e libre. Welcome to Georgia. It's very, very genteel down here. Civilians are sipping on beverages in public over here. They're sipping on beverages out here in public. There are only 3 major cities in the US where you can walk and sip adult beverages legally. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is one of them. Welcome to Savannah.
So cute!
Come join me today on this excursion in the land of legal drinking. We find ourselves here in Forsyth Park, smothered in Spanish moss. Absolutely drizzled and smothered in Spanish moss.
Wouldn't that be great? It would be. That would be so great.
This place is littered with azaleas that can make a grown man cry out for his mother in joy. The park here is older than Central Park and is officially one of the first public parks in the United States. This used to be a pine forest and cattle grazing land. And look at it now. I don't see any cows around, and the pine forest looks completely stripped away. So this park is named after Georgia's 33rd governor. And they named the whole park after him because he must have been a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? All right, I'm already bored of the fountain. Anyways, this same cast iron fountain, I got something in my mouth, sorry about that. I think it's a leftover pistachio. But anyways, this same cast iron fountain by James Beebe and Company, model number 5, can also be seen in Cusco, Peru, amongst the mighty Andean mountains. That's right, the city of Cusco purchased a fountain just like this all the way back in 1872. So if you're ever in Cusco, Peru, take a gander at this craftsmanship and marvel at its architectural might. That's some American iron, boys. That's some American iron. Look at that. Who would have thought that there is a fountain just like this in Peru? And I believe there's 2 other ones in North America. By the same casting iron company. Early 1800s, New York City. So regarding this fountain, there's one in Poughkeepsie and Madison, Indiana as well. So this horizontal water spray party can be seen elsewhere. But that's okay. We can share the pleasure. What's that? A fly trying to get in the way. Come on, fly. You know better than that. Well, this is the jungle pretty much here. It is so humid and there's so many insects in Georgia. In Savannah. Maybe because of all that Spanish moss. The fountain was also in a scene in the movie Forrest Gump, one of Tom's finest. When I gently hear the ASMR water splashing, I gently contemplate his marvelous career and wonder why his older movies were way, way, way better. And a lot more honest. But that's just my opinion. And you know what they say, opinions are like, and everyone has one. You can fill in the word there. So for my fallen Hollywood comrades, I say a prayer. Sorry, Tom. Hollywood, no bueno. Will Smith, no thank you. Your slapping days are done, my DL friend. And if you don't know what DL stands for, then it's high time for some independent research on your part. Oh, we have a private event. How am I going to get around and be able to go drink legally on the public streets of Savannah? Section is closed. Hey, how's it going? Do you guys have a wedding going on today? Yeah. Oh, how many people are expected? Whoa, probably a lot. All right, best of luck. I guess there's a wedding happening here today. That's why they closed off this section. So you and me can't go there, unfortunately. But that's okay. Savannah was built to buffer the Spanish from invading the British colonies from Florida. This place was born in 1733 and is America's first planned city. Savannah prospered on rice, cotton, tobacco, pardon my step, and timber, making it one of the agrarian hotspots of Dixie, all thanks to the Savannah River, making this a very busy port. This is the third busiest port in all of the East Coast. Now today, mind you, or not mind you, we're gonna go to a bar and get a to-go cup and meander the streets happily, just like you can do anywhere else in the world. I don't know why, but the US does not like public drinking for some strange reason. Because we're animals. Now in Austria, where Hitler came from, I used to crack beers everywhere and nobody cared. And people can even walk around naked. Now, as you may know, or some of the viewers here, I grew up in Austria. So Austria is a lot more different. It's just different. It's just different over there. Very different. That's okay. Each country has its own unique features. Here's the other side of the private event. There we go. Private event, this section is closed. Hello, officer. Oh, I got a friendly wave from the officer. It's always nice. You know, the cops get such a bad rap in the US, but you know, if you're nice to them, they're gonna be nice back to you. Just don't pull a gun on them, okay? Then you'll be just fine. And also no quick movements. That's another bad one. You get pulled over by police, don't start twitching out because, yeah, they will riddle you with bullets. That's just how it goes. They're in fear for their life every day. Let me rewind it a little bit, YouTube. They're in life or death situations every day, so they're very, very likely to use lethal force. Is that better language for you? I'm leaving Forsyth Park for now, because I'm bored like Barbara. Bored like Barbara Streisand. It's time to go and drink legally in public in the good old US of A. In the land of Dixie. The land of the Spanish mouse. A little sippy cup to go. Now I gotta find the street. We'll see. Homes from the 1800s. Beautiful balusters. The domes of Jesus Christus and Allah. Ooh, lizard. Don't mind those ladies. Anole. Freckled, speckled anole. A lot of hooting and hollering here. Savannah is known for their bachelorette parties. So there's a lot of that going on. Probably the 3 top places in all of America for bachelorette parties are Nashville, Charleston, and Savannah. So you see and you hear a lot of squealing ladies. It's just a normal thing here. Brings in money for the economy. Brings in money for that good old southern economy. There's also a lot of scenic photography that's done here. Whether it's for families, family portraits, or for weddings, or for someone who just wants to get photographed a lot. Maybe even a pinup model. But there's definitely a lot of that here. Yeah, this has to be one of the wedding capitals of North America. We gotta find that spot where we could take a to-go sippy cup, walk around and experience the true freedom of being an American. Wow, they give me a little plastic cup. I'm like, I feel like I'm in 5th grade again. 4th grade, 3rd grade. Give me a little sippy cup so I can drink alcohol. Infantilic state. Oh no, but we're so free. I always remember that the US is about the age of a teenager compared to a lot of other, actually majority of other countries in the world. So we have a lot of growing pains to get over, I think. A lot of learning, as a lot of adolescents hopefully do. But it is a journey. But that's just how it is in the US, in this culture, and in this society. We all have these days, even the people who are like extroverts like myself, even though I think I might be an introverted extrovert, where I just don't want to ask any people for directions of how to get to this place where you can drink legally. So I'm going to ask Chat. Dear Chat, what is the street called in Savannah, Georgia, where I can legally drink without being hassled by the boys in blue? And let's find out the street name. Let's see. River Street. Savannah has designated open container area, and River Street is right in the middle of it. Yay! My social anxiety is resolved. It's solved. I don't have to actually ask anyone anything. It's River Street. Oh, look at this. These are shells. These are seashells by the Sally seashore selling seashells. Sally by the sea with her seashells by the seashore. Sally. They're embedded in the concrete. Well, would you look at that? We've got some... Ooh, what are those flags? Well, we got the Old Glory behind me. We also have those bunting flags. In case you're wondering, these are bunting flags. Hopefully I recalled that correctly. And of course you all know Old Glory. Pardon my burp. To River Street we go, where we shall sippy sip on an adult beverage. That means adult beverage. Beverage. All right, let's see if we can get a reaction here. Let's wave at him. Hey, we got a lot of waves. That was great. That was very nice. Take me to the river. Let's see if YouTube flags that. Copyright strike. I don't know. It's worth a test. Take me to the river. Ooh, an extra octave up. Well, we made it. 20 minutes later. I believe I'm on River Street. Now, to save yourself $1,000, you don't even need to go to Southeast Asia if you want to experience severe humidity and heat. It's about 80% humidity and probably 88 degrees. Save yourself a flight and come on down to Georgia. You don't need to go to Ho Chi Minh. You don't need to go to Thailand if you want to know what it feels like. Because honestly, this heat packs a punch. And the humidity. But you know, in life, you have these expectations of things that you think they're going to be one way, but they end up turning out a different way. And that's okay. That's just the nature of travel. The nature of travel in Georgia. With them Spanish mouses. Spanish mouse. Mousy, mousy, mousy. I think we've entered the historic area. This is where the ancient old cobblestones from 250, 300, a million, 5,000 years ago. Old cobblestones. This is the place where you can go sippy sippy on an adult beverage. It smells like powdered vanilla here. Looks like we're near a candy shop or bakery. Aura Shop Psychic Palm and Tarot. Either a woman's hand or go to church and talk to God. What's it gonna be? Or you could skip the psychic palm reading altogether, also skip church, and just talk to God by yourself. But the Pope wouldn't like that. Alright, we got a bar coming up here. It's called Wet Willie's. Ooh-wee! Wet Willie's.
How about if you don't give us an option and you leave it away? Hold on, master.
Thank you, miss. That's for you too. Thank you, ma'am. Cheers to public drinking in a little 5th grade sippy cup. It's definitely a little infantilic, as I would say. But yeah, here you are on the street, and no cops harassing you. You can just drink alcohol, and you're all right. Not bad, not too bad. You can see why it attracts tourists. In celebration of my dehydration, I'm drinking a Busch Light American lager from the Midwest, maybe St. Louis, I think. Drinking one of those instead of drinking water in 88-degree weather and 80% humidity. Quite smart. Really, really smart. Drinking beer was the wrong idea. It's absolutely disgusting. Plus, Busch Light is a terrible beer, and it's just going straight into my gut lining, straight into my stomach, creating acid. I like to think this is refreshing, but it's honestly semi-vomitous. But yet I'm conditioned to keep drinking. Strange how that works. Makes me wonder what the world would look like with no huge, massive, multinational corporate beer manufacturers to basically be forcing this liquid courage down our throats at any given moment. I think it would be a different place. Probably a lot less cancer, diabetes, inflammation, but yet, still drinking it. Still drinking it. Third busiest port in the East Coast. The Port of Savannah. Right behind the Port of New York and the Port of New Jersey. And we have a wonderful saxophone player here. Probably better than any other player in New Orleans. He could probably give him a run for his money. Hey, I got a smile. That's all that counts. He even knows it too. That's confidence. Just the slightest smile. And we have people husking corn here, it looks like. Oh, they're making roses. Very cool. How's it going? Those are beautiful. How long does it take you to make one of those?
This right here, I can make it in about 10 minutes. I've been doing this for 20-something years, though.
Beautiful.
One of the names of Jesus in the Old Testament is the Rose of Sharon, the Lily of the Valley.
Okay.
So I make the rose. I put 3 braids for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And it's made all from palm leaves, which is what they laid at Jesus' feet when he came into Jerusalem on the donkey.
His name was John. He was a craftsman, making beautiful, beautiful crosses and roses. So if you ever find yourself down on this street here, River Street, well, pay John a visit. Because right now he's homeless, and he could use some money. Broken fingernails. You know this place is very fun. If you see broken fingernails or broken eyelashes or eyelashes around, you know the place knows how to party. So as you know, at 88 degrees and almost 90% humidity, I really shouldn't be drinking. So I'm sweating like a white pig in the South. looks like there's a photo shoot here behind me for a couple that just got married. This place and its beautiful cobblestones are known for attracting people that want to do weddings. Pretty cool. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get your ass moving. The way you make me feel. You make me feel great. Just like this fountain does. Oh, let you look at that. They got a Starbucks here. Boo. Get Hollywood, get Starbucks out of here. We don't need another Starbucks here. The McDonald's of coffee. Starbucks. Complete pollution. Now don't get me wrong, the Wi-Fi is great, and they have good AC, and the bathrooms are clean. Unless you're in California. But otherwise, don't go to Starbucks. Buy coffee from a real person. Go to a mom and pop shop. Get yourself a cup of coffee. Get yourself a cup of coffee like Barbara.
Cheers.
Young lady, cheers.
Oh, cheers. Thank you. It's getting warm though. I gotta go in the refill.
Oh gosh, yeah. So this is where historic River Street ends. All the tourism stuff, tourism crap you may say, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But this is where the legal drinking ends. And over here, we have the port. We have cranes that bring in ships, big container ships. Now I'm not going to go over there because I'm a little baby boy. And that's where the big boys play. It's where the real work happens. But I will say, those cranes remind me of dinosaurs. And that is the port of Savannah. I believe they call it. Or the Savannah port. I don't really care. I think it's Port of Savannah. It reads Savannah Cotton Exchange. People shit on cotton, but it was the lifeblood of the South. We all wear it. You have to have it. We're all wearing cotton. That's right. I feel like I want to join these people now. That's how hot, humid, and dehydrated I am. Heat stroke time. Completely dehydrated here in Savannah. I should have drank more water. Always remember, drink a lot of water when it's a high humidity and high heat. Otherwise, you're going to want to sleep. Sleep. Forever. Anyways, that's how I feel. I'm here at the graveyard to say goodbye. Hopefully it's not symbolic. Well, that's symbolic for all of us, isn't it? Well, I hope you enjoyed... Ooh, what was that? Well, I hope you enjoyed this Savannah today. Sorry there weren't any lions, tigers, or bears here. Just plain decent folk, trying to just have themselves a good old time in the land of sweet, sweet Dixie. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you soon. Bye now. Bye now. Bye now.